here's the dilemma. I filmed a week in my life from like Sunday until today, but I'm just not gonna have time to edit the video by the time it needs to go up tomorrow. So this week's video is going to be a garden tour, just a little update on all the plants in the garden. So if you've enjoyed those, please stick around. But I will have like a full vlog week in my life that we'll post next Saturday. I got my lip filler done yesterday, and that's also in the week in my life vlog. I also went to a baseball game for like a little work event, which was fun. And I also went to the office, filmed some of that. I took Finley with me. But for this video, I'm just gonna do a little garden update. Made like an awning outside, out back, like a little covered area. So come along with me to the garden. He wants to go outside too. Okay, let's start with this actually. Jordan just built this awning so that we could have like a little shaded covered area. But he built this little shaded awning, and of course I had to have twinkle lights, so we put twinkle lights up. I really want to get some sort of like love seat or like little cushion thing to go right there. And then we have these two bar stools that are just like, actually we've had these forever, so they're pretty dinged up and rusty. Leave those there. And then the Traeger, we use that like so much, so that's why it's like I just need to get an extension cord so that I can move it all the way over to the side here. I think twinkle lights just like make a space feel so happy and just warm and cozy. Back to the garden. Here is the kale. We've got lettuce, cucumbers, squash, and then those are sugar snap peas, and I just need to build something for them to grow up. This has my bell peppers. There's some little something starting there. And then the tomatillo. This is my tomatoes. These are going to be all of the like regular sized tomatoes. So like slicing tomatoes. And I am so glad that I actually did get these janky tomato cages up, because they have grown so much and they really do need that support. These are all of my cherry tomatoes. And then I read online that if you plant marigolds with your tomatoes, it helps keep bugs off of your plants. So that is why I planted marigolds in here, but I just really love the pop of color that they add. Let's go give an update on the flower beds. Here's just like a little update on those. And then this one is really cool. This one bloomed just the other day, and it's like this really bright highlighter yellow almost that just looks so pretty. These are the Cosmos. I definitely think they're just like way too dense, like way too many in here. I feel like it's too late to move any of them. There should be more blooms blooming. The fuchsia that I got at Costco, I never repotted it. I just stuck it over here in the corner, but it's looking pretty good. I just put it on this little old stool that I painted pink a while ago. This is actually a camellia that we replanted here from our old house in Burien. It wasn't doing so well, and now it just looks like it's thriving over in this corner. Zinnias have bloomed. I just can't believe how tall these are. A jungle. That tomato is growing quite a bit since I last shared it, and this is the Roma tomato, and what I need to do is tie a string up here and then just attach the string to the top of the greenhouse, and that way I can create a support for this plant without having to put like those big tomato cages in here. This is the Tabasco pepper plant, and then these have grown quite a bit too. These are all tomatoes as well. And I also planted garlic. That's doing pretty well. I always heard that garlic is really easy to grow. My manager, when I was working for the Nordstrom print studio, she would always tell me, you've got to plant garlic in your garden. So Sasha, if you watch my vlogs, I finally planted some garlic, and we'll see how that does. These are all doing really well. So these are just the little toppers I took off of that larger succulent, and also these I took off of it as well. So started just a few new plants there. The hops are still growing like crazy into the greenhouse, and the grape has started to grow up and vine as well, but we really do need to get this in the ground soon. And then Jordan planted the hops that had roots that I shared last time. He went ahead and potted those. These are the sweet peas. I don't know if they're getting enough sun. I feel like they're just kind of going really slow. And the peonies are pretty much done blooming. Their blooming season is pretty quick. The roses are just like, they've grown a lot of new growth. So I've got a lot of buds on those that will bloom soon. They're supposed to bloom all summer, so long as I continue to prune them. Thanks for coming along with me on a little garden tour. I'm excited to share my Week in a Life video next weekend, but thank you again to everyone who is watching my videos. I will see you in my next video. Wow.